Hi Dragonflies, Mrs. Morrison here again. I hope you're all well. Today we're going to continue to do what we did similarly yesterday with a lot of reading and chopping up and sounding out. Again, you don't need to do any writing today, just chopping up and listening and trying to say the words yourself. Okay, are we ready to get going? Let's start with our sounds, and I'm going to muddle them up a bit so we don't get used to the order they're in. You ready? Wah. Again, I'm going to do them really quickly today. O. Brilliant. X. Qua. Oi. E. Yo. Sh. O. A. Try and say it before me. Yeah. I. Ow. J. Z. Ear. V. Feel it on your lips. Z. And ch. Excellent. Well done. Getting quicker and quicker every day, aren't we? Right. Like yesterday, I'm going to write a word on the board, and I'd like you to chop it up as I am writing it and then blend it together. And then what we'll do is we'll chop up and blend together afterwards, but try and have a go on your own first. Okay? First one is this word. So we'll say crept. Well done. Good try. This one. Slept. Brilliant. So we're trying to get these two sounds together. So instead of going k-r, you can go kr, or this one instead of going sl, so you go sl. So it sort of brings them all together. Next one. Kr. A. Ch. Cr. A. Ch. Cr. A. Ch. Crunch. Brilliant. Another one. So you got sk, a, ch, skr, a, ch, scrunch. So to scrunch something, it means you are like scrunching it up into like maybe a ball. Okay, excellent. So like yesterday, I have 4 sentences and they all end in a question mark. So these are going to be questions, and I'm going to ask you the question and you're going to tell me if it's yes or no. Okay, are we ready? Remind me how we write a sentence. What do we start our sentence with? A capital letter. Right, these all have capital letters. What do we have in between our sentences? Excellent. A finger space. What do we have at the end of our sentence? Yes, and these sentences you have question marks, but we have to have either a full stop, a question mark, or maybe an exclamation mark. Okay, are we ready to go? Let's look at the first one. Tricky word. Have. That's a capital H. Have. Tricky word. You. Excellent. Seen. Seen. A. A. Look at the A sound there. A. O. Trail. Left. Left. But I buy. A. A. See another A sound there? A. O. Snail. Have you seen a trail left by a snail? Have you? Have you seen a trail left by a snail? I have. Have you? Sometimes people haven't, but that's okay. Maybe have a look out next time you're out and about and see if you can see a snail's trail. Next question. We had it yesterday, that same word. See if you can remember what it was, or chop it up. Can. Tricky word. We. See. Tricky word. The. Stars. Stars. On. A. Ear. Ear. Clear. Night. Let's read it together. Can we see the stars on a clear night? For the parents, if you're wondering what I'm doing, when I'm underlining with a straight line, that means that's the sound they know. There's the I sound, there's the ear sound. When it's the individual dots, that's just an individual sound, usually phase 2. And these are usually phase 3 sounds. That's a phase 3 R sound. The children will know this, just in case you're wondering what I'm doing. But sometimes it makes it easier for them to actually see the sound, and then they can recognise it. Okay, lovely. So what's the question? Can we see the stars on a clear night? I think we can. So the answer is yes. Next one. Again, same word. Can we remember what it is? Can. Excellent. If you can recognise it without chopping it up, that's brilliant. Can. Tricky word. You. So we got a b-a-ng. Bang. On. A. Big. Big. drum. So it's drum. Let's read it together. Can you bang on a big drum? I have never banged on a big drum, but I would like to, so I'm going to say yes, I can. Brilliant. Last one. Tricky word. Have. Brilliant. Tricky word. You. See why it's so important to know our tricky words? Have you ever, so that should be there. Ever slept, eaten, in, at, ent, tent. Question: have you ever slept in a tent? Yes, I have. Have you? Yes or no? I bet a lot of you have. Brilliant. Excellent. Well done. Brilliant reading. Right, let's go on to our tricky words, because you know how important these tricky words are. To know them all off by heart without just to be able to learn them like that, and it will help your reading so much. Her. Was. My. The. We have a the. Are. All. No. I. They. You. We've had some yous, lots of yous there. Go. Into. He. Be. Me. She. We. Two. Bit trickier ones now. These are phase 4. Ooh, my fingers today. Come. Some. You're doing so well. Have. We had a have. With capital H because it's at the start of a sentence. Were. One. Like. There. Do. Little. Excellent. Said. So. Out. Out. When. When. And what. We all say this like work with a hat on. Work with a hat on. Her hat. On this for when, you can have a work with a hen. When. And what. Brilliant. That's super work today. Well done, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow. Remember, we're going to be writing tomorrow. We're going to be using some more phono frames. So if you can do your boxes, that would be great. And we'll be ready for tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye.